Today we are looking at Ghost of a Tale, currently in early access on Steam after a successful Indiegogo campaign, although a small campaign, thus the need for early access. This is very successful so far with mostly positive reviews, and I have to say I am one of those who will give it a positive review. You play as a minstrel mouse in search of his true love. And while this is labeled as an action RPG, you're actually mostly stealthy and trying to figure out certain puzzles and ways to work around obstacles. You can see hiding is a skill that is necessary in this game. You also have a sprint, which is incredibly important because in those off instances you get caught by the rats, you are probably not going to survive unless you can run away and hide. I have to say, as an avid comic reader, a lot of this really sounds familiar to Mouse Templar, not so much in this specific story, but the overall arc of mice and rats and the mice falling to the rats. But nonetheless, I have to say, regardless of where storylines are, the game itself is actually pretty nice considering its early access. There is a little bit of oddities with some camera controls. I am using a keyboard and mouse, but a lot of it you have to pick up on visual cues. I really did not know that key was there until I started looking around and figured out I have no way out of this little area. Now, keep in mind this is just the kind of brief few first minutes of this game. There is a lot more to do than what I will show you. But I have to say I am very pleasantly pleased. The visuals are just really pretty stunning, I have to say. When you're actually playing the game, it looks really nice and feels like you're really getting into the character as you play. I think a lot of that obviously has to do with the type of gameplay, the fact that you're hiding and being more stealthy than anything. But trying to figure out a lot of different puzzles, or I don't want to say puzzles, but like here, trying to figure, oh, I need that stool. I need to bring it over to this key because I'm too small. I can't reach that key. The game is endlessly filled with these sorts of you need some form of intelligence. This isn't just a hack and slash. I'm going to go out, get the biggest, baddest sword, and chop someone's knees down. You have to put a lot of effort and some understanding into what your surroundings are in order to be successful in this game. But I have to say, and I really am pleased. You never know what you're going to get with early access. This has been done very well so far, and with a very small development team and obviously a very small Indiegogo budget. The reason they're doing it early access, I do worry or wonder long term what comes of the game. But when you consider a $40,000 campaign just now hitting early access and already having this the extent of work they have done, again, pretty quite pleased. Again, the name of the game is Ghost of a Tale. I will have the link in the discussion, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you think this game looks like something you would be interested in, I would, again, highly recommend checking it out. It doesn't have a very cheap price tag. It's not necessarily one of the cheaper earlier access games you're going to find, but for what you're getting, it's not a terrible trade-off or price. It's actually, as I'm making this, currently on sale for $17.99, but regularly runs at $19.99, so a little bit more than most. But again, thank you for watching, and if you enjoy watching me, please subscribe. If you like the game, check it out. It is called Ghost of a Tale.